Together we're the Bear and Hare Show. Welcome to another episode of the Bear and Hare Show Product Review Edition. Now, for the past few days, we've been going over game pens put out by Hasbro and Stylus. The first game we did was the Scrabble game pen.
Game pen.
We did the Super Soaker game pen.
Hit him with the squirt, squirt.
You get the squirt. Woo! All right, that's awesome. Got that. And then we did the Trouble game pen.
Pop open the game of many colors.
Ooh, very cool. And then yesterday we did the Yahtzee game pen, which was a whole lot of fun to do. Now today is going to be a different game pen than we've ever done before. This is going to be a digital game pen.
And I'm kind of sad because you can't pop open the pieces and get
it yet. I'm kind of excited about that too. This is the Sudoku game pen. And so what we're going to do is we're going to give you some history over it. And then we're going to pop this bad boy open, and we're going to see how it works.
And you try to look up history on this game pen, and there's not much about it, because Sudoku obviously originated on paper. It's a paper kind of game that someone could just draw a board themselves and kind of play it amongst themselves. So there's not too much history about how it kind of originated into the game it is, especially digital. But basically what I could dig up is that it originated in Switzerland, all right, by a guy named Howard Garns, who was a 74-year-old retired architect, and then he obviously started doing puzzle making in his spare time, I guess. Why not? So from his puzzle making, he came up with this game called Sudoku, and then I guess he put it in a magazine because Dell magazines picked it up and got it put in a magazine.
Yeah.
And I'm imagining it as kind of like one of those newspaper reads where you're taking a dump and you're going through the ads and you see a little game.
It's really appropriate. I really appreciate
Well,
that.
I mean, like,
that was wonderful.
It's kind of like those
man.
comic strips.
Like my grandma does those crosswords in the magazines and the newspapers like that. So I imagine it'd be kind of like
especially if it's a new thing you never heard of. You're gonna want to figure out how to play it.
Absolutely. And I know throughout the years people loved this game. It spread all across the world. I mean, I first learned this game in high school, and I kind of fell in love. I really don't like math, but it's one of those games that it takes like skill to be able to know where the numbers are going.
And I still don't know how to play it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to teach you today. It's going to be really cool. So normally the way Sudoku works is you've got 9 boxes, and each of the boxes have 9 smaller boxes inside of them, and they go from 1 to 9. And each box has to have 1 through 9 in it. Can't have any other, can't have 2 of the same number in there. And then they also have to correspond going straight up all the way and going straight across.
Sounds like too much.
It's crazy. But whenever you do it, you're looking at it, it's like, I'm Neo from the Matrix.
See, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can grasp this.
Well, you're going to figure it out. And today, the good thing about this pen is it's only 6 instead of 9. So you've got 6 across, 6 down, and 6 in each little box. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and review it. This one was also sent to us wide open, almost all the way. So I'm going to go ahead and whip this bad boy open. We're going to see what we got here. Man, I love the sound of that. I'll never stop loving the sound.
You do love those sounds.
This is really cool. I mean, when you look at this, it looks like it goes sideways like that. So you go sideways, kind of take a look at that. Now, obviously, you still have your rubber grip here. Okay, the same, it twists out. And this pen actually does not work, but that's okay because that's not the coolest part of the pen. This is. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna kind of take a look at this for a second. So it looks like here's the on button. It's got a you can look really close. It's like a moon shape. Half of it's blue and half of it's white. That's gonna be your on button. So we're gonna flip it on. Okay, it says Sudoku level easy or hard. I'm gonna go easy. Okay, so we're gonna click. I'm guessing maybe that is it. No, let's see. Is that it? That's not it. That's not it. Oh, there's music. Got tunage.
A little MP3.
Nope, just turned it off. All right. How do you work again?
Dude, is it that button?
Is it that button? It's not that button.
No.
There we go. Here we go. So this top button right here started the game. Okay, as you can see, it's giving us a couple of different numbers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of look at it. We got. Let's see. Let me show you how this works. So you've got. I wish there was like a camera you could see this, but that's okay. Let me actually do it. Let me show you what we're seeing here. All right. So once you grab this from me.
Okay.
All right. Let me show you how this works. So we've got. All right. So we've got 3. There's 3 and 5. Let's say 5, 3. This is a difficult one. Didn't give me very much to go on. If you know how to play Sudoku, I'm very slow at this game. I could be doing this for 9 minutes and not get one single one. So we're going to do this together. See if I can just get one. If I can get one on here to show you how the different things move on there, then that would be great. Let's see, 5, 2, and what's missing is a 1 and a 4. Can't be that because the 4 is right here, so it can't be this blank. So this up here is going to be, so what you do is this hashtag number right here. You click that as many times as the number is. Alright, and then this right here locks in the answer. Boom. So it's 4. Alright, now I can move down.
Does it tell you if it's right or wrong?
No, you won't know till the end of the game, and if it's wrong, then you suck. There's that. And then you've got, let's see, 2, 3, can't be that, so that one's got to be the 3. See how quickly you can figure it out? Alright, so then that's got to be the 6. Alright, so lock that in, which means this one could be either a 3 or not a 3. It could be either a 2 or a 5, and it can't be, this one's got to be the 5 because the 5 is up here, and going across you can't duplicate correspondingly. So there's 5, which means this one's going to be a 2. Man, I'm just getting excited because
you're playing a pen.
I'm playing a pen. Who's not excited playing a pen? Alright, so you see how that works. You can actually choose a music option. And you can be like, actually, I don't know
You can do it yourself.
Yeah. So that's basically how the game works. Okay, to turn it off, you press the same thing. You can actually pause your game. Paused. But you can turn it off. So this is like the perfect game to have whilst in the car, and then you don't bother anybody. You can turn that sound off.
Doesn't have tiny pieces.
Doesn't have tiny pieces. You're not going to lose anything, and it's actually, I mean, it's really good plastic. I mean, you can stick this sucker, in your backpack on the way to Orlando or whatever, going to Disney World, and you don't want to play Sudoku. You can straight geek out, yo. So this is the Hasbro version of Sudoku in a pen form.
I'd say
that's really cool.
Pros and cons on that one. I'm gonna be honest. If you like Sudoku, there's no cons.
If you're a nerd,
literally.
If you really like, now I've heard a lot of I talked to a guy about this game pen this past Sunday at my church, and he was telling me he hates Sudoku because there's no true math algorithm that goes with it. It doesn't make any sense. There's no you can't expect or what's the word? You can't know exactly what's going to happen next. Mm-hmm. Everything is based on what they give you. And I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but again, I'm not a nerd. I just enjoy playing the game. But yeah, honestly,
sit there and think of a science.
Yeah.
I don't like it. There's no algorithms.
Yeah, but I like Sudoku. You can't lose anything here. I mean, if you lose the pen, you're kind of an idiot.
This is true. It's so
I'm
big.
gonna agree with that. So there is no con to this. I think this is a fantastic game. I think the only con would be it takes these little tiny those little tiny batteries that you put in your little watch.
Yeah, that's
those things can be a little
and appealing wise, other game pens look
Mm-hmm.
really cool. This one, I'm not feeling too much appeal.
I'll be honest, we've got a chess game pen coming up in the next few days that y'all are gonna be really excited about. But man, the appeal on that one, I'm not a nerd, but I'll be honest with you, in 6th and 7th grade I was in the chess club.
It's okay, man. Now you're in the Sudoku
But I made it through. And so I appreciate you guys watching that. Remember, tonight we have our Bear and Hair Show premiere. And we're going to be live streaming from YouNow and Facebook Live. And then we'll get that developed and put that on YouTube tomorrow for you guys. Also, don't forget, we're going to be giving away, I didn't even tell you about this, we're going to be giving away not only a game pen,
what are we giving away?
But tonight on the Bear and Hair Show, you're going to find out that we're going to be giving away 2 of whatever our DIY project is.
2?
Two
skis?
Did I just blow your mind?
You just
So
spilled the
You
beans.
do
Clean
not-
the table.
I didn't tell them what our DIY project was, but we're going to be giving it away. Okay, you don't want to miss that. Definitely want to tune in, and you'll see that on Facebook Live. And you now, thank you guys, and y'all have an awesome day.
Thanks, Dude Skis.